You can't think, what do you do? All your dead end attempts lead to
This song is called Love Sucks. At one time, a war with love. Little shit to say, don't get enough. Those little things that you put me through, leaving me no choice to do what I do. I don't really know what you want from me. There's no way I know how to be. Long as you continue, I turn on the dime. Long as you tend to have a good time. Hey, 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 hey. We're living hard and got in the heater. Nothing here to say, worth believing. Little things that you put me through. Never had a sense to go our way. I don't really know what you want from me. There's no way I know how to be. Long as you continue, I turn on the dime. I don't have to fight to have a good time. Hey, 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 hey. Oh,
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dead Dog Barn, another episode Behind the Red Car. Today I got our friend, the Hedonistic Punk Vatos, my boy Renee and Scotty Too Hottie, and we got a new guy, Captain Redbeard. Alright, so you know these guys, they love playing good old rock and roll, and we love hearing these guys play. But hey, let's hear, today we're doing something a little different. Now we're gonna do some quesadillas on the grill, and some rock and roll, and enjoy it, and whatever. So, anyway, I don't know, do you make many quesadillas in your spare time?
Oh yeah,
Do you really?
that white Mexican queso, good man.
I mean, we got a little Spanish store up by us, and we got this cheese just because it said Chihuahua. I thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, I'm no expert, but I like melting cheese on tortillas and putting meat and shit on them and calling it a quesadilla. Spanish people tend to correct me a lot when I say quesadilla.
That's the appropriate way.
Now, do you think they correct me because they're insulted, or they're just trying to teach me?
I think they're trying to teach you, but then they don't realize that where you're coming from with it. Like you corrected me earlier, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know that there's a lot of English words that Spanish people mess up all the time. My name's one, Roger. I've always been called Rogelio. And
Yep.
now, is Rogelio Spanish for Roger, or is that just the closest they can come?
Nope, it's Spanish for Roger.
Is it really?
Yes, Rogelio.
Rogelio.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, man, how's your band going?
We're doing well, man. Captain Redbeard here, Matt Coos, 2 dots above the U. He started getting us gigs. Like, I used to do it, and he took over that, and like we're really happy with it. He's really like gone like hardcore on it, and it really takes a lot off of my plate. So I was actually been able to just like jam a little more and write more and stuff like that, and have so much things on my plate, and it's been awesome, man. We've been playing a lot. It's been great. You want to say how you're doing it, or like?
Yeah, I live in Denton, so everybody knows Denton's like a pretty big musical city. So I just started like hitting these venues up telemarketer style, and played a lot of shows in Denton, and we've been blessed enough to have a busy start of the year, like playing almost every weekend, 2 shows a weekend sometimes. So it's been going pretty well.
Man, 2 shows a weekend, that's a lot for any, especially a local band. I mean,
That's rough.
yeah. And, so you guys, do we have a, you call it a genre yet? Do you have a genre name for your music yet, or is it just rock and roll?
It's kind of, I don't know, like, we got a, yeah, it's like rock, and then we have like some metal elements, some funk elements. But it's not really like a, rock or punk or metal. It's kind of like a blend, like one of the songs we did today, Freestyle, that's kind of like a funky song. And then Unwavering that we played, that's more of like a metal. And then One Night in Rock and Roll, obviously is, like a good old fashioned rock and roll type of song. So I don't know if there's like really like a specific genre name for what we play.
One thing I like about it is you can understand it. And it seems like it tells a story, and it seems like every song has some kind of little story to it. Maybe not necessarily, but it seems like it at least. And that always makes music interesting when you've never heard it before and you can actually understand it and be like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, brother. It's all original. And like if we think it sounds like something else, we'll cut it out. I mean, we try to be as like original as possible as far as our sound wise, but I mean everything we do is original. We don't like playing covers.
Not at all.
It's just our thing.
No covers at all.
No, there's a lot of bands out there that do that, and it's cool. But I think we just like we're happier. We want to play stuff that we want to like play for a long time. I've had friends where, they were in cover bands, and then they've even told me themselves is like, dude, I don't even want to pick up the guitar anymore. And I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I love playing my guitar. I love playing on stage. There's no greater high. And I know these guys feel the same way. It's like, why do you want to play somebody else's shit when you can play your own? And if you want to hear that other band, then go check out that other band, because there's a lot of bands out there on tour. But, if you go to a bar and we're playing, I think you'll like our music. I think it's the kind of music where you're like, hey, these guys are pretty fucking cool. And that's our attitude about it, and I think I told you previously at another show where we want to be the band where if you were to just like walk in and you didn't know we were playing and you saw us playing, you'd be like, fuck, I'm going to order beer and I'm going to check these guys out because they're cool. And that's what we want to do. We want to play music like that and music that we like. And so we're adding the flavors, like my flavor, Captain Redbeard's flavor, and Scotty Two Hotties on his drums. We throw in all our flavors together, and what you get is what we are.
And I think it works because like we all listen to like different stuff. I mean, we all listen to kind of the same stuff, but Renee's got his go-to bands he listens to. Scotty got his, I got mine, and so I think it's a good mesh of all the shit we grew up listening to.
For sure.
And also like cover bands, like no knock against cover bands. I've seen some great ones, and they usually get booked easier. But I don't know, something about putting time and effort into making your own shit is like really satisfying.
Yeah, and the cover bands, it always seems like the tributes, whatever, no insult, the insults needed there or meant intended, but they always seem to want to get paid, which I mean, everybody wants to get paid, but it seems like the tribute bands and the cover bands, they kind of think that they're above originals for some reason nowadays. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
You see that a lot,
Yeah. I mean, there's that whole, tribute band, and they make a lot of money, and we watch them. We're like, well, we're not making as much money as them, but like I said, in the end, it's like you have to put on a wig and do your shit, and we rather just be ourselves and show everybody this is what we've come up with, like with our own stuff. So, anyways, we want to give you this, man, for the Dead Dog Barn. And I hope you like it. Just like we've autographed this for you, bro. So this is our gift to you. I hope you dig it. Put it up.
You might get HPV.
Yeah, you might get some HPV on yourself, man.
Hell yeah, I love it. We get these not all the time. We got a couple. I got one over there and one over there, and man, that's pretty cool. I appreciate it. I know these things are not cheap.
By the way, how much are we getting paid for this?
There's royalties that come off the YouTube channel, and they amount to about a nickel.
I mean, the benefit of a cover band is like, you're like a Rage Against the Machine cover band. If people are coming and they like Rage Against the Machine, they know what they're getting. With a local band, if you haven't heard of us, or any local band for that matter, they don't know what they're gonna get. So it's a little bit harder to draw a crowd. But the more, one reason we focused on Benton is to kind of build up our name so people know us, and then hopefully expand more throughout the DFW. Maybe do like some out of town shows and shit like that.
So, working with local bands in DFW, have you gained some new friends? Any bands you like?
Oh yeah, there's
tons of really cool people out there, man.
One of our good friends is a punk band in Denton called Diabetes.
Yeah, they're awesome, dude.
And they invited us to they found, I don't know how they found us, and they just hit me up and said, hey, can y'all do a show? And I said, fuck yeah, and then we just hit it off, and they've been great. And so,
we look at them as like they're like band friends, dude. They're cool, man. Everybody's great attitudes, and they want to do what we want to do in the sense of just play our own shit. But they're just so cool, man. And so like every time they play, if they ask us to play, we're like, fuck. Anytime they ask us, like, we'll do it, bro. And so we've done that too. We've had a show where, oh, you need another band, like, well, check out these guys and we'll put them on our bill and so forth. And that's how it works. We had a great time with them, man. They're awesome. Hopefully, maybe you'll get them on your show, man. I think you might like them. They're a little more like they're like old school, like punk, but they're cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Denton up there, that area, man, it breeds some local music for some reason.
It's a little different. It's a little different than the regular
college up there, or I don't know what's something different in the air, or.
Yeah, I mean, they play. There's a lot of like hardcore death metal bands, but a lot of them is like I love going to shows and having like an eclectic mix of bands. You got a punk band, a rock band, maybe a death metal band, but you have like 5 death metal bands.
Yeah, they all sound the same after a while.
It's a little rough.
Yeah,
man, I used to have some friends. They were in a reggae band. A bunch of white guys in a reggae band, and man, they were fucking awesome, dude. They were fucking awesome. James McNasty, and that was one of them, and then Champa was the other one. Man, them fucking guys, they rocked, man. They rocked our socks off.
Oh yeah. Scotty likes reggae, right?
What?
Reggae.
Reggae.
How do you say it? Is it reggae?
It's okay. Better rap.
So, you guys getting around, you find any cool venues like you hadn't been to and now you think they're pretty cool, or?
Yeah, the one we did last night at Craft and Growler.
Yeah.
Like Exposition Park area.
Okay.
Like literally right across the state fairgrounds. Like you got the Dallas Starplex right here, and you're coming towards 30, and it's literally right across the street from all the trains and stuff. And there used to be a bar called the Meridian Room there, another bar called Bar of Soap, and you know, all these really cool little bars, dude. Anyways, and they're a little craft brewery, and everybody was just so good to us, man. The owner was awesome. Richard, shout out to Richard. And the bartender, everybody was badass, man. It was a cool little jam, cool little bar, and we had a great time. And that was a good little crowd too, right? It was awesome, man. We had a blast, dude.
Wasn't the elbow room over there somewhere?
I don't know about that one. That looks good, man.
Well, you guys got any shows lined up?
Yeah, we're playing the Ridgely Lounge
Next week?
next Friday. Then we're playing at the Bearded Monk in Denton at the end of this month. Then we're playing back at the Ridgely Lounge on April 4th. And then we're playing at Anderson's Distillery May 10th.
Denton.
And then we're playing at the Green Goddess in Denton.
That was a dispensary.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're playing there
Yeah.
May 20th.
The Green Goddess Revival Dispensary.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool, man.
And that's what we have booked for the so far for the year.
So, anybody familiar with that stuff? The dispensary stuff? Is it like they call it A? What does the A mean?
Well, this place they get all their stuff from Colorado and Cali. So I mean, it's not THCA, it's not Delta. This is like
Legit.
But how's that?
So when I talked to one of the guys that works there, he said there was like some kind of loophole in Texas, and they've been raided before.
Wow.
But they're still in business, so I don't know how it works. But I mean,
I'm looking forward to playing there, man.
they stay busy, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Is that a new, like, have they been doing music there, or is it just...
Yeah, they do. They have like events throughout the week. They have like a karaoke night. They have like a yoga night. They have an open mic night. Shows. I mean, it's
like a bar, but it's a dispensary.
Dispensary,
They
yeah.
don't serve alcohol.
No alcohol.
So, yeah, no alcohol.
No, that's strange.
So you got to be Cali sober.
Well, we did the Craft and Growler last night, and that's a microbrewery.
Yeah.
And they only started getting bands now, to drum up some business because, like, COVID killed the Meridian Room, all these other bars next door, and these guys are trying to do something there, and it's really good. Like, they got a really great selection of beer and stuff, and I sampled quite a few of them last night. It was great. And so, like, we look at these little bars, like the Anderson's is a distillery as well. And so we played outside there, and I think we have a really great show there. And there's going to be like a punk night where we're going to play with a whole bunch of other bands in Denton there. And it's really cool, man. Like, it's a good place. Like, it's clean. It's a good place to go and eat and just order some booze and stuff. It's awesome, man.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, that's, you're doing any recording? You're recording any music?
Getting ready to. Right now, we've just started to make some decent money to put in our band fund. So the next step is we're getting T-shirts next week.
Okay.
And then whatever we have left over, that'll kind of go towards recording. So we'll definitely have something recorded. I don't know if it'll be a whole album or at least a couple of songs, probably a couple of months, hopefully.
You guys are getting T-shirts.
Yeah.
They can be like your logo on your vest.
The band logo, like this logo.
Okay.
And the T-shirts are coming, and then we also ordered the same logo, maybe like 3x4, something like that. I can't remember right now, but patches, 3x4 patches.
Okay.
The same logo, iron like sewing on type of patches. But we're gonna try to expand that, and so that's the first run, and then hopefully we're gonna get some other ones because we really, what we really want to do is, like, what is it? Like, everybody keeps asking us about HPV. If it's like,
Yeah, so-
did you all, was that like on purpose? I'm like, actually, it was by accident. But anyways, tell them that. And we want to get patches of those too.
Yeah, so we played with the band called the Thyroids. It's kind of
They're cool as fuck too.
It was a funny.
Are awesome.
It was a funny show.
Shout out.
We're HPV. We played with the thyroids and diabetes, so it was like a whole disease.
Yeah, man, yeah.
And so during the thyroid set, they were like, "Hey, did y'all purposely come up with HPV?" And I was like, "Nah, man." I was like, when I joined the band, I went to go see my goddaughter, and I was like, "Hey," excuse me. I was like, "Hey, I'm in the band," and I was like, "HPV," and I was like, "Oh, holy shit!" I was like, HPV, that's our acronym. And so it kind of stuck. So, so for future T-shirts, like we'll try to like incorporate
Yeah, we're gonna
something
do
kind of
that.
like that. But for the first run, it'll just be the
band logo.
Vatos, yeah.
Have you guys been doing any more podcasts anywhere?
Not really, man. You guys are the only one. We had done there's another YouTube podcast called Blow Your Brains Out.
Oh yeah, we know those
And they
guys.
do it every Wednesday. They're badass dudes, and so we've been on there. And like I'm always like on their chats when they do their podcast on Wednesdays, and you know, super chats, buying some things from, trying to support them as much as possible. And they're really great fucking people, man. And yeah, but you guys are the only ones. I've been thinking about maybe doing a podcast, but I'm like, it's too much shit going on, bro. You know, but it's mostly just like, I don't know, dude. I don't like the spotlight. I'll turn on you, Tom. Thank you.
But yeah, we got a bunch in store for this year. So God willing, it all works out. We get the merch, we get the, you know, some recorded songs out, and hopefully expand out to, you know, BFW and further.
Yeah, you guys trying to travel?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. We've done that before, right? Where did we go? We went to Harlingen at the Hop Shop.
Hot shot colleges.
Then after that, where did we go after that?
Went to far down the highway. No, I mean we went to Abilene after that, right?
Yeah, we went to Eagle Pass.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, we hit Killeen, and we just made like a little baby trial run. It was cool. We went to Austin. We hit Come and Take It Live in Austin. We played there and make our way back. But what was that other place? The Red Rock Saloon is where we went.
Denison, yeah.
Yeah, in Denison, we went there, and they're awesome. We've been wanting to play like out more, but we'll see where it goes, man. I mean, we just go wherever we can book.
Yeah, like I reached out to some venues in Austin, but man, it's like Austin is so fucking busy now. Like every venue is like booked up like months.
Yeah, South by Southwest is coming up. We applied for that, but they denied us because we don't have enough. We don't have enough recordings, and you know, like basically we don't have a record deal, so they won't play you anymore. Like back in the day, South by Southwest used to have like bands from all over the world come over to just showcase, and now you literally just basically have to be in the business just to have a spot, or they'll book up all the premium spots, and then you're playing at like 3 or 4 in the morning in some bar and shit. So you know.
Yeah. So man, if there was any famous artist you guys would like to go on tour with, who would that be?
What?
If there was any famous artist you could go on tour with, dead or alive, who would it be? And you can't say Rush.
Too many drums.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, all right.
Bob Seger.
Bob Seger.
Styx.
And boomer music. No, they're cool.
What would you say?
Me? I don't know, man. To go on tour with like a band that oh man, dude. I don't know, man. I guess you know what? Like Kiss, but with Ace Frehley and Peter Criss in it.
Oh, gross.
Dude, I dig Ace Frehley, but I mean, I like like a bunch of old bands, dude. Like, you know, I mean, fuck, dude. I like Soundgarden a lot. I would love to play like Alice in Chains, dude. You know, shit like that. Tesla. You know, like cool bands, but fuck, I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't care. I'll play with anybody, bro. As long as they're cool to me, I'm cool with them.
I have a couple. Metallica, because they're like my favorite. Sepultura, only with Max.
Sepultura. Nice.
Hatebreed and
Hatebreed's hardcore.
And the Misfits. That would be my top.
I mean, the Pistols, dude. I love the Sex Pistols, man. Fuck yeah. But Hatebreed, they have the most hardcore pit I had ever seen in my life, dude. So if you're gonna play with Hatebreed, I don't know, man. They'll eat you alive, bro. But I mean, shit, dude.
I've been in one of their pits.
I would like Typo Negative, man. I love Typo Negative, dude. I saw them on Ozfest with Pantera, and it was just great shit, dude. So I don't really know, man. There's too many good bands out there.
Yeah, I could easily rattle off 50 bands.
Yeah, I would rather I don't care. I'll play with anybody, dude. Anybody, as long as they're cool with us, man. We're cool with them.
Except Rush.
Yeah. Who's Rush, bro? I'm just kidding.
So not playing. Are you guys gonna plan on going to see Pantera this summer?
I don't know, man.
It'd be nice. I don't know.
I don't know yet.
I got me some cheap tickets on stuff.
Yeah.
Grass.
That's the best place, dude. If you're gonna go to the Starplex, the grass is the best sound, because if you're inside the dome, unless you're sitting in the middle, but you always get cut off on the right or the left. But in the grass, you hear like all the sound, but you don't see the band so much. But like, I guess maybe I'm at that age where like I don't have to see them. I just want to hear them play it. And I think that's just me, dude. But like, I'd rather sit in the grass and just get some beers and just relax and check it out, you know?
You can hear the sound better, because I went to see Slipknot and I had floor seats, and I was right up front, and I could still hear, but, you know, if I'd go take a piss or something and go to the back, it was like way back.
Hell yeah, man, yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
No, we've seen Sammy Hagar, or well, it was called something else, but basically it's Sammy Hagar out there this last summer, and man,
Chickenfoot?
It wasn't Chickenfoot, it was the other one, not the Circle, but they were doing
He's got a couple.
It was Sammy Hagar and fucking Satriani.
All right.
And Michael Anthony and fucking
oh, I know, when they were,
Led Zeppelin's son's drummer, Jason Bond.
I got a question for you.
Oh, go.
What's your favorite Rush song? Can you name it? See, I don't even fucking know. This dude has like a million Rush songs, but
to be honest, I like the trees.
Oh, all right.
It's got a lot of different effects going on in that one.
I can confidently say I like 0 Rush songs.
Honestly, dude, I didn't know who they were until Scotty told me about Rush. I'm like, I've never heard of them before. I mean, I've heard of them, but I always told him, I go, I could never get past the vocalist's voice.
Yeah.
I could never get past it. And then I didn't even know they were prog. Like, really? Like, I didn't know, bro. Like, sorry, man. It's just, I just grew up differently.
As a teenager, I thought that Rush was hard.
Yeah?
I thought they were doing the same thing.
Oh,
No, you gotta remember too, I grew up without cable.
yeah,
And
me too.
Okay, so 80s and 90s, no cable. No, all we had was 4, 5, 8, 11, 13, 21, 27, 33.
That's more than we had. We only had 4.
Yeah, I mean, we were lucky to have those fucking 6 or 8 channels.
NBC, ABC, CBS, and then Fox came out.
Yeah.
That's what we had.
Yeah.
And so
I didn't have radio or
I didn't have MTV and, you know, all that shit. So I didn't know what Rush looked like.
Yeah.
I've seen videos now, and it's like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
When I first saw Rush, I was like, man, who's the hot chick that's playing bass? And I was like, oh wait, that's Geddy Lee. That's a dude.
It's funny, man.
Big nose sandwich.
Yeah, dude.
But shit, man, I've made some quesadillas. We've talked a bunch.
Hell yeah.
I'm boring everybody to death there. We can talk all goddamn night.
Yeah.
Fuck, I think we're pretty good here till next time.
Shout out Dead Dog Barn. Thanks for having us.
Doubt this will come out, but April 19th, we got a party.
If you guys like hedonisticvatos.com, and all our shows are listed there. And if you ever go to like one of our shows and you take a selfie with the band, email us that selfie to hedonisticvatos@gmail, and we will put it on the website. At the very bottom of our website, we have a reel. And if we take the selfie, it has to have at least one band member in the picture, and we'll put it on that reel at the bottom. And the same thing, if you all mail it to us, we'll put it down there every time. And we're starting to populate that. And that's the thing we do for everybody that shows up. And when we ever have shows, and we got music, and we even put lyrics on our website. So I hope you guys dig it. And
Does it have to be a selfie?
well, it has to be like a picture with any band member. As long as the band member's in that photo, we'll put it on the website. Hopefully it's like a good quality one, will be good. But we'll put that on. So we take selfies with people in the crowd, we'll put it on. But if somebody takes one with us and they mail it to us, we'll put it in there as well. And like, you know.
Oh, one last thing.
Go for it.
Go fuck yourself, San Francisco.
Fuck you, San Fran!
All right.
Fruitcake Central.
That's what I'm gonna end it on, right? This song is called Freestyle. Tell me what you want from me. I got something to set me free. Here's one thing I don't want from
something to say.